also correlates to the last word of the week, which was forgiveness. What spiritual healing works on, all right, it's also disconnected, all right, the feeling of fulfillment, emotional wounds that feel deeper, all right. These are all spiritual wounds, all right, that we need healing from, all right. And essentially, the only way to be healed from those things is through Yahawashi. Now, methods that I have here, some of these points I also took away from the internet, but it says meditation or prayer, all right. It says connected, okay, through pretty much community, all right, common unity with brethren, okay. And so one of the first scriptures that I have, the Baka Shabbat, he grabbed the scripture, Matthew chapter 9 and verse 12. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 4. I want to read verse 5 as well. Baka Shab, you can grab it. Solomon 16 as well. And Baka Shab 1. Just 4 scriptures. This is the last one. Sirach chapter 30 and verse 15. You got it, bro.
There's a book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 12. It says, but when Yahawashi heard, excuse me, but just two scriptures. Send the rest to the chat. But when Yahawashi heard, he said unto them, they that be whole need not a physician.
Right, they that be whole need not a physician. All right, and in that sense, pretty much you have to understand what the problem is, all right, in order to be healed. You have to acknowledge that you're sick in the first place in order to be healed. You know, so that's pretty much what he was saying to the scribes and to the Pharisees. He told them in that same verse, go find out what this means. See? But those who acknowledge that, you know, they have to, Yahawashi is able to suffer, all right, because they've essentially submitted themselves, humbled themselves, all right, to his will. Some points that I had on that, I had a few quotes. One quote that I had was, the wound is the place where the light enters you. All right, so essentially, you know, where you're wounded, and those voids, that's where Yahawashi is able to fill. All right, because essentially people use, you know, different methods in the world to, you know, fill different voids, such as drugs or alcohol and things of that nature. All right, but really, the only thing that can fill our void is truth, which lies in Yahawashi. Another quote, it says, rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. All right, because once you're at the bottom, there's only one other way to go. See, that's up. Another quote that I have is, next level of your life will demand a different you. Every next level of your life, you're going to be dealing with different demons. And that old person that you were, and if you're still that old person that you were, you're not going to be able to defeat the demons that are up ahead. And this is why we're preparing ourselves now. All right? So healing essentially comes in different forms: spiritual, mental, and physical. So I'm just going to touch on the physical aspect since it's going to cut out, the other two precepts. You go ahead, Alex.
Sirach 30 and 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
Right. So that brings the balance right there that says, you know, bodily exercise profited little, but the scriptures also bring the balance where it says what? It says that, can you read that one more time?
Sirach 30 and 15. Health and good estate of body are above all strong body above infinite wealth.
Right, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Knows the importance of your health as well, you know? And we understand that we're getting into that season of the winter time, you know what I'm saying, where the weather's changing, you know, brothers may be getting, you know, illnesses and things of that nature. You know, so of course it's wise to stay up on the earth, you know? The last one that I had, it says, healing involves discomfort, but so is refusing to heal. It says, and over time, refusing to heal is always more painful. You know? So you have to take that necessary path, all right, which essentially the scriptures describe as the straight gate, all right, or a path of difficulty. You know, even though it's a path go, it's the necessary path in order to overcome. That's my word of the week, the word healing.